Welcome to It's English Podcast, where English feels easy, calm, and natural.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to It's English Podcast, the place where we make English simple, real, and just a little bit fun. I'm Mary.
And I'm Brian. Hello to every wonderful listener out there, wherever you are in the world right now. We are so glad you're with us today.
Brian, I tried to study on Tuesday evening.
Tried? That word alone tells me so much. What happened, Mary?
Well, I sat down, I opened my book, and I thought, I need the right music first. So I started making a playlist.
Okay, that's actually pretty normal. Keep going.
And then I spent maybe an hour finding the perfect songs.
An hour? Mary!
And then, after the playlist was absolutely perfect, I was too tired to study, so I just listened to the playlist.
So you studied nothing, but you have a great playlist now.
A beautiful playlist. Zero studying, but amazing music taste.
But did you at least enjoy it?
Oh, it was perfect. I listened to the whole thing, made some tea, felt very relaxed.
So basically, you had a spa evening, not a study evening.
When you say it like that, yes, I did.
You know what? I do something very similar. I spend 20 minutes moving around my apartment trying to find the perfect spot to study. Kitchen table? No. Sofa? No. Bed? Definitely no. But maybe.
We are so bad at this.
The bed always wins, by the way, and then 5 minutes later, I'm asleep.
And I think so many people listening right now are nodding along thinking, wait, I do that too.
Because it is so common. We spend more time getting ready to study than actually studying.
And that is exactly what we want to talk about today. Today on It's English Podcast, we're talking about study routines, but not the perfect kind you see online, the real kind.
The messy, honest, I tried, but my brain said no kind.
Exactly. And while we talk, you'll learn some really useful English words and phrases you can use to describe your own study life. So stay with us. And if you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe to It's English Podcast.
Click that subscribe button and give us a like. It truly helps us reach more learners just like you. Okay, Mary, let's be really honest here. I think our biggest problem is not how we study. It's that we simply don't start.
Yes, and there's a perfect word for that. Procrastinate.
Procrastinate. That means to delay something important. You know you should do it, but you just keep pushing it to later and later.
Like, I'll start studying after dinner. Then after dinner, you say, I'll start after this one episode. Then after the episode,
I'll start tomorrow.
and tomorrow never comes.
The funniest thing is the excuses people make. They become so creative when they procrastinate.
Oh, I know. I can't study now because I haven't eaten yet. So you eat, then I can't study now because I just ate. I need to rest.
The timing is never, ever right.
Never.
I used to procrastinate so much. I would clean my entire apartment before even opening a book. The kitchen, the bathroom, everything.
Your apartment was spotless, but your brain was completely empty.
Exactly. And here's the honest truth. I knew I was procrastinating. I wasn't even lying to myself. I was just avoiding it.
I think everyone does this. Quick question for our listeners. Do you spend more time planning to study or actually studying? Tell us in the comments.
And please, don't be ashamed. We are all in this together.
Okay, let's say you finally sit down. You open your book or your laptop, you're ready, and then...
Your phone.
Your phone. A message, a notification, a quick look at social media, and suddenly you space out for 30 minutes.
Ooh, good phrase. Space out. That means you stop paying attention. Your mind just drifts. You're looking at your book, but your brain is thinking about lunch.
Or you're scrolling and you don't even realize how much time is passing. Your body is at the desk, but your brain is on vacation.
Brain on vacation. I love that. And this is exactly why so many people study for 2 or 3 hours, but don't actually learn anything.
Because if you space out half the time, it's not really studying. It's just sitting near your books.
Sitting near your books. That was me in university. I sat in the library for 5 hours and learned maybe 30 minutes of material.
We think more time automatically means more learning, but that's simply not true.
No, it's not. What really matters is how much you actually concentrate. And concentrate means to give your full attention to something, to truly focus on it.
And honestly, most people can only truly concentrate for maybe 20 or 30 minutes before they need a pause. That is completely normal.
Your brain is not a machine. It gets tired, and that's okay. And this connects to another big mistake I want to talk about: cramming.
Oh, cramming. What does that mean exactly?
To cram means to study a huge amount of information in a very short time, usually the night before a test.
Like eating an enormous meal in 5 minutes instead of eating normally all week.
Yes, and your brain gets a stomach ache. The problem with cramming is you might pass the test, but you forget everything the very next day.
Because you didn't really retain the information, and retain means to keep something in your memory after you study it, like it actually stays in your brain.
Exactly. When you cram, the information goes in fast and comes out just as fast. Nothing stays.
I made this mistake for years, Brian. I would study everything the night before, feel so confident, go to the exam, and then 2 weeks later, I remembered absolutely nothing.
And that's the big difference between studying to pass and studying to actually learn.
So, if you want to retain information, you need to review it. And review means to look at something again, maybe the next day, then again a few days later. Each time you review, the information gets stronger in your brain. It's like a path in a forest. The more you walk on it, the easier it becomes to find.
That's such a beautiful picture. Small sessions with regular review. So much better than one giant cramming night.
Okay, but here's the part I really want to talk about. What does a real study routine actually look like, not the Instagram version?
Oh, you mean the version where someone wakes up at 5 in the morning, studies for 4 hours, runs 5 kilometers, and then studies more?
Yes, that is not real for most people.
A real routine is sometimes messy. Some days are great, some days your brain just says, not today.
And that's okay. The important thing is to commit to it. To commit to something means to decide you will do it seriously and keep going, even on the difficult days.
Right. It doesn't mean being perfect every single day. It means showing up most days, even if it's just 15 minutes.
I love that because I used to think if I can't study for 2 hours, there's no point.
And that stopped you from studying at all?
Yes, I'd think I only have 20 minutes, that's not enough. So I did nothing.
But 20 minutes is so much more than 0 minutes.
Exactly. Now I tell myself something small is always better than nothing. And most days, once I start for 20 minutes, I actually keep going even longer.
That's a trick a lot of people don't know. Starting is the hardest part. Once you begin, it gets so much easier.
It's like getting into a cold pool. The first second is terrible, but once you're in, it's absolutely fine.
I hate cold pools, but yes, I completely understand the idea. And it helps to have a simple plan, not a big, overwhelming plan. Just today I will study this one thing for this many minutes. That's it.
Yes, because when you commit to something small, you actually do it. When you commit to something huge, you usually don't even start.
I want to talk about something that happens to everyone, but nobody likes to admit. Struggling. When something is just hard and you don't understand it.
Oh, yes. To struggle means to find something very difficult. You try, but it feels like you're not moving forward at all.
And when you struggle with something while studying, it's so easy to want to quit. You start thinking, maybe I'm just not smart enough.
But that is not true. Struggling is actually a sign that you're learning.
Wait, really?
Yes. If everything feels easy, you're not growing. When something is hard and you keep trying anyway, that's when your brain actually gets stronger.
I never thought about it that way.
It's like exercise. If the weights feel heavy, your muscles are working. If they feel light, you're not challenging yourself at all.
So struggling is actually good. It means you're trying to grasp something new. And to grasp means to truly understand something, especially when it's difficult.
Right, and sometimes it takes days, even weeks to fully grasp something. That is completely normal.
I remember trying to learn English grammar, some things I couldn't grasp for months, and then one day it just clicked.
Your brain was working on it even when you didn't realize it. So if you're studying something right now and it feels hard, don't stop. Keep going. Give your brain the time it needs.
Exactly. Be patient with yourself. Nobody grasps everything the first time. Nobody.
Quick question for everyone listening. What is the biggest study mistake you used to make? Tell us in the comments. We really, truly want to know.
Now, there's one more thing we absolutely have to talk about. Feeling drained.
Yes, what does drained mean?
Drained means you slowly lose all your energy until you feel completely empty, like a phone sitting at 1% battery.
1% and no charger in sight.
Drained when you study too hard for too long without any rest. You feel drained, your eyes are tired, your brain feels heavy, and you just want to stop everything.
And here's the problem. A lot of people think feeling drained means they're lazy.
But it doesn't mean that at all. It means you pushed too hard without enough breaks.
Your brain needs rest to work well. If you study for 3 hours straight with no break, of course you feel drained.
It's like running a race without any water. At some point, your body simply says, no more.
So breaks are not a reward. Breaks are part of the process.
That is so important. Taking a short break is not being lazy, it's being genuinely smart.
Even just 5 minutes. Stand up, drink some water, look out the window. That's enough to reset your brain a little.
And the worst thing you can do when you feel drained is force yourself to keep going, because then you study badly and feel terrible. Better to stop, rest, and come back fresh.
Protect your energy. It truly is your most important tool.
Okay, Mary, can we talk about something positive now? Because I don't want everyone to feel hopeless.
Yes, let's talk about what actually helps. I think the simplest thing that truly works is this. Make your study time short and specific.
What do you mean exactly?
Instead of saying, I'm going to study English today, say, I'm going to study 10 new words about food for 20 minutes.
Oh, so you know exactly what you're doing and for exactly how long.
Yes, because study English is too big. Your brain doesn't even know where to begin. But 10 words about food for 20 minutes? That feels clear. That feels possible.
It makes it feel possible, not scary.
And when you finish those 20 minutes, you actually feel good. You did exactly what you planned.
I think another thing that really helps is changing what you study when you feel bored. Tired of grammar? Switch to listening. Tired of reading? Try watching something in English.
Yes, your brain genuinely loves variety. Doing the exact same thing for hours is just painful.
And honestly, the best study routine is the one you can actually do, not the perfect one on YouTube, the real one that fits your life.
So true. If you have kids, a busy job, or you're exhausted at night, maybe your routine is just 10 minutes on the bus, and that is okay. 10 minutes every day is so much better than 2 hours once a month.
Oh, and here's something important I learned. Study at the same time every day if you can. Your brain starts to expect it. It becomes a habit.
Like brushing your teeth. You don't even think about it anymore. You just do it.
Exactly. And one last tip. After you study something, try to explain it to someone, a friend, a family member, even your cat.
Your cat? But that's actually a great point. When you try to explain something, you quickly discover whether you truly grasped it or not.
If you can explain it simply, you understand it. If you can't, you know you need to review it again. All right, everyone, we covered so much today, and I think the big, beautiful message is this. Your study routine does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be yours.
Find what works for your brain, your schedule, your life.
And be kind to yourself on the hard days. Those days are part of the journey too.
All right, everyone. Let's slow down for a moment. It's time for our vocabulary section. This is where your English grows stronger. 10 powerful study words. 10 words you can actually use in real life. And we'll say each one slowly, clearly, more than once. Ready?
Our first word is procrastinate. 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 Procrastinate means to delay doing something important even when you know you should do it.
For example, I always procrastinate before I start studying.
It's when you clean your room, check your phone, make a snack instead of starting your work. That is procrastinating. Say it again slowly. Procrastinate.
Next word, cram. 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 Cram means to study a lot of information in a very short time, usually right before a test.
For example, I crammed all night and I was completely exhausted the next day.
Cramming feels stressful, fast, panic energy. Too much information, too little time. Say it once more. Cram.
Word 3, retain. 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 Retain means to keep information in your memory after studying.
For example, short daily sessions help you retain so much more.
Not just reading, not just hearing, but remembering. That's retaining. Say it again. Retain.
Next word, concentrate. Concentrate. Concentrate means to give your full attention to something.
For example, it's really hard to concentrate when your phone keeps buzzing.
Concentration is focus. Eyes on the page, mind in the moment. No distractions. Say it slowly. Concentrate.
Word 5, review. 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 Review means to look at something again to remember it better.
For example, I review my notes every few days.
Reviewing is powerful because memory fades, but when you review, it becomes stronger. Say it again. Review.
Next word, struggle. 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 Struggle means to find something very difficult.
For example, I struggled with this topic for weeks.
Struggling doesn't mean you're bad at something. It means you're learning. Growth feels uncomfortable. Say it again. Struggle.
Word 7, grasp. 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 Grasp means to understand something, especially when it's difficult.
For example, it took time, but I finally grasped it.
That moment when everything clicks, when confusion turns into clarity. That is grasping. Say it once more. Grasp.
Next phrase, commit to. Commit to. Commit to. To commit to something means to decide seriously and keep going.
For example, she committed to studying every single morning.
Commitment is consistency, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard. Say it again. Commit to.
Word 9, drained. 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 Drained means feeling completely empty of energy.
For example, after 4 hours of studying, I felt totally drained.
No energy, no focus, just tired, like your battery is at 0%. That's drained. Say it once more. Drained.
And our last word, space out. Space out. Space out. To space out means to stop paying attention. Your mind drifts away.
For example, I spaced out during class and missed the whole explanation.
Your body is there, but your mind is somewhere else. Daydreaming, wandering. That's spacing out. Say it slowly. Space out.
Let's say all 10 words together slowly. Procrastinate, cram, retain, concentrate, review, struggle, grasp, commit to, drained, space out.
Try using at least one of these today. In a sentence, in a conversation, even in your thoughts.
Because when you use new words, they stop feeling new and they start feeling natural. And that's when your English truly grows. All right, it's comment time. We want to hear from you.
Write just one sentence about your study routine in the comments. Just one.
For example, I always procrastinate for 30 minutes before I start studying.
Or, I study best at night with coffee and zero noise. We read every single comment. and writing that sentence is real English practice.
And if you enjoyed learning with us today, please subscribe to It's English Podcast and give us a like.
Share this with a friend who needs help with their study routine, or a friend who thinks making a playlist counts as studying.
Hey, my playlist is very useful.
For relaxing, yes. For studying, not so much.
Fair enough.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today, everyone. Keep studying, keep trying, and remember,
Even a bad study day is better than no study day. We will see you very soon in the next episode.
bye everyone!
Goodbye.